Hello friends. What if I told you that these absolutely beautiful plastic figures were not only cheap, but they were DIY kits that I built myself. I know. I didn't believe it either, but I now have quite a collection of these. And as you can see, I'm missing a starter. So today I'm going to talk you through how you build one of these kits and hopefully, maybe, make it a new hobby for some of you. Let's get started. So this is what the box looks like when it arrives. It's quite a big box. And as you can see, front and center, we have my lovely Bulbasaur boy. He is eager and ready to be built. Now, this is an official Pokemon kit from the company Bandai Namco. And as you can see here, the name of the kit is Pokémon Plamo. So if you're wanting to find these, that's all you need to type in to Google and it will show you many different options of where you can buy these kits. Bearing in mind they're only available in Japan, so the reason I think these kits are so cheap and affordable is because I bought quite a few at once, which meant that instead of paying shipping for one figure, I got it sort of rounded down between all of the figures that I bought. Now, these figures tend to sell for between, I'll do it in pounds because that's easier for me, between £3 and £10 depending on the size of the figure. There are a couple of special ones out there that are a little bit more. They come as like doubles or triples, but it's honestly up to you which ones you like. You might just want to get the original starters, or you might want to get some of the new ones. They do some of the newer starters. They do some random favorites like Gengar or Magikarp, Eevee, lots of different characters. And I think that these are perfect for adult crafters such as myself or young children. So this one here comes with 15 parts and you don't need any tools, you don't need any paint, any glue. It is literally snap the pieces out, fit them together, and it's done. So let's open this and build Bulbasaur. His friends are waiting. Wow. So here are all the pieces. You can get some stickers. I'm aware it can look a little bit intimidating, but it's super simple, I promise. And what's really great about these kits is there's no wastage, there's no extra paper for the instructions. The instructions are printed on the inside of the box. So you just open the box out and you can use it as instructions, or you can just read them like that. It's up to you. I like to open the box, I'm not going to keep it. So let me open this up. So there we have all of the instructions. It tells you what it comes with and gives you a little bit of information that I cannot read. But it does come together very, very quickly, and that is what I love. So let's open the packet. Okay, other than me throwing these around, which was completely accidental, let me show you what it comes with. So you have 2 sheets of plastic pieces and the 1 set of stickers. Keep the stickers to one side, they tend to go on near the end, although they do tell you when you can put them on. Now, what you need to realise is each plastic sheet has a 1 or a 2. So it can be a little bit confusing if you don't register that as a non-Japanese reader, because each of the instructions will show A1 and then a little number next to it. So what you would then have to do is take the A1 sheet and look for the number that it coincides with. My brain didn't want to work then. So as you can see here, number 5 would be this piece. And then you might have an A2, which you would again check the numbers. So it's very important that you understand that, which is super simple once you figure it out. But if you are not a Japanese speaker, I can completely understand why that does not always register, because it confused me the first time I did it, and then once I realised, it was like a light bulb switched on in my brain and I was ready to craft. So I'm just going to start making my lovely Bulbasaur here, and you guys can join in with me by watching and commenting and liking and subscribing and all those wonderful things. Okay, let me sit down. Alright, so we're going to start with A1, and we're going to need pieces 5 and 7. So let me just, now I will say you have to be very careful with these. You don't want to rip them out or yank them, because they are plastic, they can break. So you sort of want to just move them around, and then they will practically fall out. So there is that one, and his eyes are down here. So again, just moving it around. There we go. So then it says to put those inside, which nice and easy, it just pushes him. There we go. Next I need number 4 from A1, which is this piece. And that is going to be pushed just in there. You can see it comes together so quickly, so easily. Now we have A1 6. There we go. You can see it's already, like, I've already done this whole section. It's very, very quick. All I can say is make sure you follow the directions very specifically in the order they are done, because once they are clipped together, they are nearly impossible to pull apart again without damaging. So there is my lovely Bulbasaur's head. Now we're moving on to the second step, which I believe is the body. So for this one, we're going to need A2, and we're going to need number 8. Like I say, just move them about. Don't expect it to be like super quick. You just want to sort of carefully pop them out. And I also need A2 10 and 11. So it's this one here and this one here. Okay, so let us put these together. So I think this one goes in there. Is that right? Yes. And this one goes over here. Okay. Next we need A2 number 9, which it does have a small little line there under the 9 to show you it's not a 6. So again, just take your time, check everything nice and carefully. You can rush these kits. I personally think even taking your time, they're pretty quick. So let's close his little booty down. There we go. All right, so step 3 is telling me I need number 12 and 15. So that is this one and this one. And that will be for these feet. So cute. I love how these come together. Like genuinely, they are so much nicer than some of the figures that I've seen. And I get to build them myself. So for me, win-win, you know. And they're actually, I would say these kits are cheaper, even though you have to import them, than a lot of the proper Japanese figures. My bad. Even following the instructions, I did not twig that I had done that wrong. Okay. So, there is that. And then you would put the stickers on the feet. I'm going to do the stickers in just a minute. I prefer to do them all in one go. Now, let me see. What is this telling me here? Oh, I see. So there are actually spaces to put extra stickers, maybe? Yes. So on the booty, you have a place for a little piece of their patterning. And then you also have one here. So again, I will do all the stickers at the end. It's just how I work. Then we go back to A1 and we take out number 1 and number 3. There's number 1. There's number 3. I have to say about being careful popping them out of there, because I did actually break one of mine. My Pikachu, let me show you. My Pikachu's ear is actually very carefully glued on with super glue. Is it this one? Is this one? This one does not move because I actually broke the little connector when I was pulling it out. And that was the first one I ever did. So lesson learned. Still looks fantastic though. And it's a little bit of a learning memory for me. All right, so let's put those together. And then we take this. Oh, that's the last piece. And we put that on there. Perfect. So next is just putting it together. So we attach that, and look how simple that goes on. Like seriously, that's just so simple. A child could do it, not a problem. There is their head. So there's the figure. And I'm going to grab some tweezers. And we're going to put the stickers on. So I always do the eyes first because I love doing the eyes. Press it down nice and firmly. They actually stick really, really well. So I prefer using tweezers to my fingers because I can move them around a little bit more. There we go. And then we have these little pieces that go on the sides and the booty. There we go. This is why I like doing the stickers at the end. It's like, because I love stickers, it's like the reward at the end. Makes the whole thing come together. And I just really enjoy that. Perfect. And then last but by no means least, we have the feet. And I do always follow the instructions for these because each one is slightly different. So for the front feet, we need numbers 7 and 8. So I would say start at the very back, line that up first, and then press. Because I did Charmander's feet, and I had to peel them all back up because they weren't quite on. So if you don't want to have to do it again, start from the back, not the toes, because you get a much flatter surface. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I do love these kits, genuinely. So, okay, number 6. Again, let's start from this back area. Perfect. And last thing before the whole kit is complete. I know it is so quick. And then you just get the reward of looking at your creativity forever. So great. All right. There we have it. Let me show you my beautiful, sorry, I swear I pulled him around a bit, my beautiful Bulbasaur. I love the size of him. He has great features. Look at that. That is just so nice. And now he is finally with his friends, whom he loves tremendously because they always look out for each other. So I am very happy with that. So there's my little quad. All best buddies. And these are going to go on my shelf, and I'm going to look at them forever. So amazing. So that was my Pokemon Plamo video. I hope you enjoyed. Do give me some feedback in the comments, as well as letting me know whether or not it's something you would try. If it is something that you are considering looking for, I will put 2 websites down in the description. One is Plaza Japan and one is Amazon Japan, and these are 2 sites that I have bought from myself, so fully vouch that they come perfect and that the prices are pretty fair. So that is definitely something to look into, even if you decide you want to buy from somewhere else. Those are 2 that I personally have used. So these are the ones that I've currently built. I have about 15 waiting, but it's something that I like to do just when I'm in the mood for it. So like any other craft kit, you got to be in the right frame of mind to work on them, right? But I have my 4 starters now. Finally, there is no missing piece. We have our Bulbasaur, and I'm very excited to go and put them up on display. So because of that, I'm going to end this video here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. if you have any questions about these kits, again, please leave a comment and I will try my best to answer them. So have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time.